Happy Saturday, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to oneBURGH Tonight. I'm your host, Brian Carothers, Yinzer-in-Chief of oneBURGH, Pittsburgh's largest social media network. Katie, good evening, and welcome to our fourth show here on 22 The Point. And, you know, we're on television, radio, we have billboards, even look up in the air for our 30-foot inflatable mascot, Barry H. Bonds. And while you're looking up in the sky, look for our first guest ever from oneBURGH Tonight that was arrested after appearing on our show. Was it ESPN's Brooke Pryor? Maybe. How about Bethany Hallam? Again. What about the Lego guy from last week? We were hoping, but no. Seikers, or as Allegheny County Jail knows him, Austin Seek. Yes, the urban explorer. He climbed to the top of the Gulf Tower in downtown Pittsburgh.
An investigation is underway after police say two people climbed a Pittsburgh skyscraper. They say a man and a woman made it to the top of the Gulf Tower.
Whew, this took our breath away. He's standing on that concrete ball thing. Now, for most people, that's a fever dream, and the video was a free-falling nightmare. Okay, now this time he did it during the day. He normally does it at night, and people noticed, including this person on social media, that literally had a panic attack. And how did they catch him? Pittsburgh Spider-Man loose? Was it a high-speed chase? Was it a shootout? Did they track him to his evil climbing lair?
They told police that they returned to the tower on Friday to get a hoodie that was left behind.
Nope. He went back to get his coat. Yes, he forgot his coat. And you know, it's Pittsburgh. It's cold this time of year. And apparently, Project Bundle Up doesn't give free coats to insane climbers anymore. So Seekers turned himself in, spent a day in jail, and the owner of the building pressed charges. Not to ruin his life, but to try to stop him from potentially killing himself. That's his quote. Now that actually isn't bad advice, and hopefully that deters Brooke Pryor from trying it too. Now, back down from the sky to our own Commonwealth, Pennsylvania. You know, Pittsburgh and Philadelphia with Joe Exotic in the middle. Well, it's America, baby. We got a mascot. Ladies and gentlemen, the Keystone Kid.
Someone who looks a bit like a puzzle piece. They seamlessly fit into Pennsylvania's rich history. A kid with an encyclopedic knowledge of all 67 counties, every historical marker and notable date. A kid with a passion for America and Pennsylvania's role in its ongoing story. It's the Keystone Kid. America 250 PA's official mascot and chief storyteller. Keep an eye out, the Keystone Kid might just pop up in a community near you.
Yes, nothing says birthplace of democracy like a foam rock with eyebrows. Take a look at this guy. This looks like the PennDOT logo and the Duquesne Light logo had a one-night stand, and no one wants to take this albino freak home. And why does he have eyebrows? He looks like a piece of chalk on steroids and on cocaine. The Keystone Kid sounds like a jobber, like a mid-card boxer. You gotta change this name to something better, more Pennsylvania. We'll figure it out. But all right, now check this out. This was made for our show. We made a replica of the Keystone Kid. We're pending a new name. And we thought it would be funny, maybe place him in like different places around the area, walk him around town at a bus stop. But the truth is, it's not funny. It's freaky. It stands in the hallway. We tried to throw it away and it came back. True story. We tried to burn it and it came back. And if I disappear in a week, check The Rock. Very freaky. Those eyes will eat through your soul. Now, Pennsylvania is having a big birthday party, and it doesn't stop with the Keystone Kid. They also released a commemorative license plate. The new plate says, "Let Freedom Ring," and features the Liberty Bell. We have to be honest. The Liberty Bell's a Philadelphia thing. I know America takes claim to the bell with the crack, but it's Phillies. That's the 76ers, the Phillies, the Philadelphia Soul, all those loser franchises. That's the Liberty Bell. How did Pittsburgh get the shaft in this? We have a legit argument that that license plate should have different versions for Western Pennsylvania. A Pittsburgh parking chair or Ben Roethlisberger drunk in a bar. It's patriotic, it's clean, it's modern, and immediately causing problems.
PennDOT decided to put a slash through the 0 to differentiate it from the letter O, but now it looks like another number, and some license plate cameras can't tell the difference.
It's tough to tell. It looks like an 8.
It's not an 8, but a 0 with a diagonal slash through the middle.
Yes, for years, people mixed up the letter O and the number 0 on PA plates. So the geniuses at PennDOT fixed it. They added a slash through the 0. Problem solved, except now this slash 0 looks like an 8. And the AI snitch computer sending tickets and fines think you're somebody else. Drivers are already reporting incorrect toll bills. Turnpike cameras are misreading plates. You could drive nowhere and Harrisburg would say, "Thank you for your 3:14 a.m. visit." And you're like, "Wait, I was asleep, I'm innocent." And PennDOT's like, "No, you ain't. Your 1996 Subaru, we caught you on camera." And you're like, "Nah, bro, I don't drive that. I drive a RAV4. And PennDOT's like, "No, Kanye didn't get in the rap game to drive a RAV4. And you're like, "Wait, what's Kanye have to do with any of this?" And PennDOT's like, "Pay the fine and we'll forget about all the anti-Semitic stuff you said, Kanye." And you're like, "Okay, fine, I'll pay it." Now that's too confusing. But we fought the British. We drafted the Constitution. We beat Steele. What killed the Commonwealth? The number 8, a 0, and a capital O. Meanwhile, PennDOT can't put its full resources to figuring out 800. They're too busy rejecting your vanity plate requests. Yes, the list of 2025 vanity plate rejections came out. Now, it's a simple process. You fill out an application, you give them some money, and you say, "Can I have a license plate that says, I be poopin'?" Imagine telling your insurance company that I be poopin' is your license plate number. Okay, now that was rejected, along with 2 jagoffs, jog off, which truthfully is unfair. That could be a cardio company in Pittsburgh. 0 Fox with the number 3, late AF, very funny. Now, PennDOT's guidelines ban profanity, sexual content, hate speech, illegal activity, and anything that could interfere with traffic safety. So, ho-hauler, haulin' and P-magnet, you all fall into this category somewhere, and you also need adult supervision. You know, you're rejecting ho-hauler and jag-off. Fine, PennDOT, you could be the fun police. But you should actually channel your energy to take care of the problems that you can control, like fining people because of 0s, capital O's, and the number 8. And while you heroically stop a plate that says 8647 or woke AF, there's one plate ready to set PA back to the days of Mr. Penland. It's Bob 808. And instead of capital O's, there's 0s. That vanity plate is the most dangerous plate, even more dangerous than P-magnet, which you rejected. You can commit any crime in that car, and PennDOT would absolutely have no idea who it was. The computer would arrest 888-888. And if you're driving that car, you're basically going to get the electric chair. So until you correct that, PennDOT, I will keep reapplying for I'm poopin'. Wait a second. I think we have a name for this thing. Bob 808, 0s and lowercase o's. I love you, Bob.